Electric cars and NASCAR. Top 5 least favorite things for me to talk about on this channel. Let's get into it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good this Thursday. Alright, this is literally on my top 5 list of least favorite things I have to talk about. But before I even get into it, the NASCAR Cup Series is not going fully electric. Let me repeat that so I don't get 10 million comments about the NASCAR Cup Series going fully electric. The NASCAR Cup Series is not going fully electric in 2023. Alright, now leaked documents have shown that NASCAR is making a completely separate series that will accompany either the Cup Series or something else, but most likely the Cup Series in 2023. It looks like it's going to be like 12 cars, and it's just going to be sort of like a pre-show to the Cup Series events. So kind of this has been much ado about nothing. I know a lot of people have been panicking like, oh no, they're making the Cup cars electric. Where's the sound going to go? How come there's not going to be any sound? Sound is a huge thing in NASCAR. It's always been a huge thing in motorsports. So even when NASCAR goes hybrid in a few years, probably 2024, the sound will still be there. So the NASCAR Cup Series will still have sound. The Electric Car Series, once again, will be separate from the NASCAR Cup Series. So the NASCAR Cup Series will still have the sound, but the Electric Accompaniment Series will not have sound, and it will be probably like 12 cars, possibly 4 manufacturers. So it's just going to be its own thing. And if you've been following this at all, you've kind of seen that NASCAR has said all along that when they go to a fully electric car, it will be a completely separate car from the NASCAR Cup Series. Now, another interesting thing to note here is that this electric car will be basically based on a Cup chassis. It will have Cup suspension. It will have a little bit of a different configuration to accommodate the electric drivetrain, but it will basically have a Cup suspension. But the shell that is wrapped around it could possibly be different. And this is where you have seen some rumors about, is NASCAR going to do a SUV series? Is NASCAR going to do a minivan series? All kinds of wild speculation. But the big one has always been, is NASCAR going to do an SUV series? And in this particular instance, it would make sense because electric cars are, all the weight is at the bottom where the battery is at, right? The big problem with SUVs is they're top heavy. They would easily roll over, right? So it would make sense in this aspect if the electric series runs, it would be an SUV series. More people buy SUVs than any other vehicle in the United States. So an SUV series makes sense from a manufacturer's perspective, and manufacturers have been pushing electric. So it would not surprise me at all to see this be an SUV electric series that accompanies the NASCAR Cup Series. Once again, an electric series that accompanies the NASCAR Cup Series. The NASCAR Cup Series is not going electric. The other interesting point of this is, you notice I said possibly 4 manufacturers. Now, we already have 3 manufacturers in Cup, right? And NASCAR has been teasing another manufacturer for a long time, so we might finally get a look at who this other manufacturer is going to be as early as 2023, because I'm thinking NASCAR, if you want to play with NASCAR, you've got to play in all series. So I think whatever manufacturer we see in this electric series could possibly be the rumored manufacturer that is coming to the Cup Series, that Steve Phelps has basically come out and said is most likely going to be Dodge. So probably you're going to see Dodge jump into this, and it should be no surprise because Dodge just released a concept of its new electric muscle car. So this electric series is going to be interesting from that perspective. And as far as the nuts and bolts of this particular series, you're also seeing that there will be no recharging, at least in this particular version of it. So it's just going to be a no pit stop basically deal. It's just going to sort of be like, I guess, a sprint race. I would look at probably 75 laps to 100 laps, depending on the track max. So this will be just a nice little appetizer for the Cup Series races in the races that they will be accompanying the Cup Series. And I think the number was 12. I don't have the article off the top of my head, but I think the number of races they're looking at is about 12 races to accompany the Cup Series with. So once again, it's the electric series. I know people hate talking about it, but I also would like to reiterate one more time, the NASCAR Cup Series is not going fully electric in 2023. So much ado about nothing at the end of the day, because it's just going to be another series. And NASCAR said all along, if they make an electric series, it's going to be a separate series. But yeah, this news broke today, and a lot of people panicked and freaked out, and it's been just a lot of stuff going on about it. But NASCAR Cup Series is not going to be electric anytime soon. They might go to a hybrid engine, but the hybrid engine would still have noise. You really wouldn't be able to tell a difference in it sound-wise, in my opinion. So it is what it is, but let me know down in the comments what you think about this. These are going to be fun to read. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe. I really appreciate your subscriptions, guys. It makes a whole lot of difference on this channel, more than I can even explain to you. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.